thing. So a lot of these women are out here having babies by these dudes that still laying on their mama couch, or they stay with 5 of their homeboys, and then you had a baby and then you get mad because they can't provide. So now you're like, oh, I'm not trusting these. No, honey, you can't trust what you picked. Oh, that's the thing. So a lot of these women are out here having babies.
Well, I'm gonna say something like this. First of all, she is 100%, 1,000% right. There's a lot of women out here who do not vet these men, especially women that are young, who go out here, some living a city girl's life or whatever, and they want to have a good time, and they just want to fool around, have their fun. Either they go on a trip to Miami, Vegas, Atlanta, somewhere to have fun. They mess with a guy, may not use a rubber. A couple of weeks later, or a couple of months later, found out they're pregnant. Or, like I said, the chick said, like, they'll lay up with somebody, guy might lie to them, sleep with them. A couple of months later, you're pregnant. And then you tell the man that, and he don't have the ability to be the father. He might not be mentally there or be financially ready. And women, and I'm gonna say this to these women, especially these young women. Young women, y'all gotta really have self-awareness and really think about what's your long-term goal. And it also means like look for a husband to do that before you do that for a boyfriend. Because once you get pregnant, that baby come out, it's serious, yo. You take care of another life. And sometimes being a single mother it's hard. It's tough. The best option you use is to find a partner, a long-term relationship, or find somebody that married and have a two-parent household, and that's the best ability to help a child. Best ability to raise your child better than a single-parent household, because the statistics shows when a single mother is raising a child, it's more likely they're not going to have a good life.
Facts.
It's very, very rare to see a woman, a boy or girl to raise up to have a good life.
Facts.
They got to have at least like a father figure or a mother figure or whatever to really, really be on the grind enough so they can, to be that way. Because how, especially how this inflation is, which is kind of a war. Y'all want to see a recession is, a lot of people, like I said, losing their jobs, not getting their money, or they going homeless.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm seeing out here in LA, a lot of people are getting kicked out and being homeless. And I'm seeing an uptick on that. I'm seeing an uptick of women, especially Black women, are on these streets. And some of these women have kids.
Yep.
And it's very, very sad to see this. And these women are what I'm seeing is between 21 to 30. It is an uptick on that. Women, you have to be smarter than this. Black women, you got to be smarter than this. Look, like I said, make sure y'all work on yourself. And when you look for the man, make sure you vet the man so you can properly know that he'd be the right type of man for you. Long-term, you don't have to be married to him. Either you gotta have a long-term relationship, because some people don't believe in marriage, or work on that to be in a marriage and find a husband. That's probably the only option that can work for y'all, and also to help this, because how it is out here is crazy out here. That's my take,
brother. You already said the majority of the points that I would have just said, and it's really sad because the people who suffer the most are the kids. The kids suffer, and when you choose the wrong person, it always says you could destine your kid for poverty, but destine your kid for greatness. What that lady said was really important. She was like, "Hey, you having babies with guys who sleeping on their mama couch. There's a lot of good men out here, but women choose men for all the wrong reason, looks, things that have insignificance on building a family. And this is the thing. When are we going to start picking men that are going to fit the criteria to be a family person and not that? So this is what it has to be. And if that doesn't get corrected, we're going to allow more fatherless homes. A lot of these kids are going to the school to prison pipeline. And, you know, and you're right. We're going to see a lot of homeless people with kids. And to be honest with you, a lot of us can't feel sorry for that. Because after a certain age, you should have known better. That's my take.
Yeah, man, you're right about Hakeem, because the thing is about it, a lot of women when they get to have the child, be single parents, they depend on the government.
Yep.
They 100% depend on the government. There's other countries, South America, Africa, they don't have a government. They don't have a government like ours.
No.
So they definitely got to live in the streets and try to find a way to feed their kid. You cannot depend on the government. There's other options you can do. And like I said, that woman was 100% right. So like I say, you guys, what y'all think about this topic? Make sure you comment about this topic. Let us know what y'all think about this topic. And make sure you guys like the episode, subscribe, and make sure you hit the notification bell on the bottom, because we do go live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, 3 o'clock p.m. West Pacific Time. Like I said, Ronnie's out for the week. He'll be back next week, and we'll be ready to roll. But that's us to go to Chaos Culture Radio.
We out.
Peace.